department at the time. And U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, they funded 3 primary habitats, ecosystems, if you will, out there: a upland meadow, a wet meadow, and then we've been maintaining a wetland scrape out there. And the reason I wanted to mention that is we have some unique rail species that utilize that wetland scrape for habitat that were never there. It was a plastic table. If you move it, they will come. So that was a fun project to work on. Were you here yet?
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. So,
it was that so I started 2004, and it was like 2005, 6, 7.
yeah. So,
Yeah, it's a neat place. It's obviously our most popular park.
yeah.
I mean, as far as visitation anyway, yeah, there's a lot of people. It's a burning hot spot. Oh yeah, a lot of birders go there specifically because of the habitats that are there.
And so I was blessed to make a great hire in Paul Pierre, and here he is, and that was one of the first projects that him and I got to work on together. So thank you, Paul, for that presentation. Okay. And we'll see you in a quarter. So you might bring a special guest next time.
We will.
From our naturalist department.
Yep.
All right, moving right along. We had an insertion of an agenda item, resolution number 122, recreational trails program grant. We have some grooming equipment, including an old snowmobile that's seen its better days. It's a 2011. It's been trailered in between parks. The salt has gotten the best of it. So we were writing a grant somewhere around $60,000. That's where it's currently at, waiting for a revised quote for a piece of grooming equipment. It will be a John Deere Gator on tracks with a cab over, heat, get the guys out of elements, and a grooming sled. The ODNR Recreational Trails Program and many of the ODNR grants with great opportunities. So Cheryl and Jessica, one of our new hires, are working on that grant. We expect to have it done. They wrapped up pretty soon. However, the grant does require a resolution for the 20% match. So we can use in-kind services, the grooming of that trail to match that 20%. But we need approval of that resolution. So you should have it if you have the chance to glance at it. It's pretty straightforward. Just that we need that 20% grant. So with that, in explaining it, I will entertain a motion to approve that grant and that 20% resolution.
So moved. Second.
Thank you. Any other questions? Call the vote. Mr. Incenzi?
Yes.
Mr. Bates? And Mr. President? All right, moving on to contract award for Prairie Meadows Pollinator Play Garden. Definitely fits with Paul's presentation. So, neat project with help from the Foundation for Jogga Parks for funding it. Commissioners, attached you will find, sorry, wrong memo. Let me back up here. All right, Commissioners, on March 16, 2022, one lump sum bid was received for the Prairie Meadows Pollinator Play Garden. The parent low bidder is L. Ticho and Son Incorporated with a lump sum bid of $93,151. It is recommended that the Board of Park Commissioners accept this bid and award the contract for the Prairie Meadows Pollinator Play Garden. And Daniel and Matt have submitted the additional qualifications of this contractor. So with that, I will entertain a motion to award this contract for the lump sum bid of $93,151.
So moved. Second.
Thank you. Any questions? Call the vote. Mr. Preston?
Yes.
Mr. Incendi?
Yes.
And Mr. Bates?
Yes.
Next up is excavator contract award. We are revisiting this item. Read the memo first. Commissioners, attached you will find a memo and a quote from Isaiah Shipman. He is our construction crew foreman to purchase a new excavator and attachments through the Sourcewell Cooperative Procurement Program. Board approval is required and requested to purchase this equipment in excess of $50,000 through Sourcewell Cooperative Purchasing Program. Not to exceed on this is $90,000, which is within the original budget amount amount of $130,000. This is not a second excavator. You entertained this item last month at the amount of $77,008.94. Unfortunately, what happened is sometimes the salespeople we go to, they don't understand that we need a not to exceed number. Isaiah went back to the gentleman at Middlefield Farm and Garden, and he couldn't sell it to us for that. So, wish he would have thought of that for the first time. Mr. Shipman has looked at other options for excavators. We prefer the Kubota product, and it is part of the state procurement Sourcewell program. So I'd like to request a motion to approve the purchase of the excavator at an amount not to exceed $90,000 through the Sourcewell Cooperative Procurement Program.
Second.
Thank you. Any questions? Call the vote. Mr. Preston?
Yes.
Mr. Incenzi?
Yes.
Mr. Bates? Next up, the tractor and boom mower contract award. Commissioners, attached, you will find memos with quotes from Tom Mansfield. Tom's our South Zone Grounds and Facilities Foreman. It's to purchase a new John Deere tractor 6110 M cab and an Alamo Samurai boom mower through state's bid contract. The current 2004 tractor that is being replaced is utilized to maintain Maple Islands Trail, multiple dams on our ponds and our lake bodies within the park district. Following is a summary of the quotes received through state bid. I have those there. The John Deere tractor came in at $87,520.50. The Samurai boom mower at $59,141.60. Be trading in the 2004 Massey Ferguson for $20,000 for a tractor and boom mower replacement cost of $126,642.10. So we are requesting the board approve the purchase in an excess of $50,000 through the state bid contract, not to exceed $150,000 budgeted item. Entertain a motion.
So moved. Second.
Thank you. Any questions about that tractor? When we are running it along Maple Highlands Trail, over Maple Highlands Trail north, south, central, the different spurs, and across all our dams and water bodies to give you the sense of need. That piece of equipment probably runs straight anywhere from 8 to 10 weeks straight across all our parks. So, much needed piece of equipment. So. All right, thank you for the motion and second. Just want to explain that. We'll call the vote to approve this purchase. Mr. Incendi?
Yes.
Mr. Bates? And Mr. Preston?
Yes.
Next up. Another example of, we've got a lot to take care of. So, memo from Matt McHugh. Commissioners, attached you will find current project plans for the upgrade and replacement of the HVAC system, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning in the former clubhouse of Veterans Legacy Woods. With one of the existing air handlers not working and beyond repair and the other unit nearing the end of its life expectancy, TEC, who are the HVAC engineers we use, were hired to evaluate and design a new system to maintain a schedule to have this work completed by fall of 2022. So we're requesting to bid the capital improvements in an amount not to exceed $176,000. Entertain a motion, and then if you have any questions, entertain them.
Second.
Okay. Any questions on that project? Everything just up and died on us, so. Daniel McConaughey is here, he's been working with the engineer. We will make provision to get everything fixed.
This is what, heating and air conditioning?
Yeah, everything, duct work. Dave, you want anything else?
Yeah, it's actually a hybrid system, so it's heat pumps and a furnace units too. There's a 15-ton unit and a 6-ton unit. So what was out there originally was probably a little undersized. And we were using a lot of electric baseboard heat for the whole basement should save in energy costs and be a little bit more efficient.
So, in gearing up to remodel that facility and the HVAC going down, we're going to redo everything, so. Other questions? Now we'll call the vote. Mr. Nacenti?
Yes.
Mr. Bates? Mr. President?
Yes.
Next up is surplus property. Number of items listed there. Entertain a motion to declare our items surplus property.